We all know that the Simpsons are one of the most famous cartoon families, but did you know that the show has also predicted future events? The show has made some eerily accurate predictions, such as the outcome of the 2016 election and the protests on Capitol Hill. Today's top 10 list will cover these surprising predictions. Starting off the countdown is Trump's presidency. This prediction sparked interest in the show's prophetic abilities. In a 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, Bart sees a glimpse of the future where Lisa Simpson is the president, trying to fix the economy after President Trump leaves office. During a cabinet meeting, Lisa mentions President Trump, and years later, Trump indeed became president. This left many people puzzled. How could they predict his presidency 16 years in advance? Next, at number 9, is an economic prediction. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps us a lot. In the same episode, Lisa becomes Trump's successor, although this won't happen in real life as Lisa is a fictional character. However, the episode shows Lisa dealing with a struggling economy after Trump's presidency. This is eerily similar to the economic challenges faced under Joe Biden's leadership, especially after the pandemic's impact on the global economy. It's amazing that
Live in Maine and thinking about buying solar panels? Don't. It could quite literally be the worst financial decision you could ever make. And here's why.
the writers not only predicted Trump's presidency, but also the subsequent economic issues. Coming in at number 8 is the election results. In 2012, it seemed like The Simpsons knew exactly how the 2020 election would turn out. In a Fox special titled Mr. Burns Endorses Romney, a map of red and blue states is shown. Surprisingly, this map closely resembles the 2020 election map for Biden and Trump, except for Arizona, which the show inaccurately depicted as a red state. How did they nearly predict the exact election outcome 8 years in advance? At number 7, we have Trump's death. An animated image of President Trump in a coffin has circulated online, especially after he and his wife tested positive for COVID-19 in 2020. Many speculated that The Simpsons predicted his death. A viral TikTok video linked this image to the claim that something significant would happen on August 27th. However, this prediction was false, as the image was never part of an episode. Despite it being fake, some people still wonder if The Simpsons might eventually depict this scenario. Number 6 brings us to the Civil War. Following the events of January 6th at Capitol Hill, the hashtag #CivilWar trended on Twitter. People feared that a civil war might erupt once Biden took office. The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror special, aired on November 1st, 2020, shows Homer voting for either Putin or Trump. The episode then jumps to January 20th, 2021, showing an apocalyptic scene with Homer in homemade armor. While this prediction hasn't come true, it has certainly fueled fears about the future. At the halfway mark, number 5, we have statue stealing. 2 episodes seem to foreshadow the image of a rioter carrying a podium at Capitol Hill. In The Telltale Head, Bart steals the head of a statue. In another episode, The Mansion Family, Homer tries to drag a large statue out of a venue, mistaking it for an award. While these scenes don't exactly predict the Capitol incident, the similarities are uncanny. In 4th place, we have Ivanka 2028. In a Halloween episode from season 28, Homer wears an Ivanka 2028 inches pin while trick-or-treating with his family. It's only 2021, so we don't know if she'll run in 2028. But given The Simpsons' track record, who knows? Moving to number 3, we have the rioter. On January 6, 2021, Trump supporters stormed Capitol Hill. A photo of groundskeeper Willie, dressed similarly to a rioter named Jake Angeli, went viral. Both wore fur hats with horns and had similar face paint and tattoos. This prediction, however, was debunked as the image was photoshopped. Despite this, The Simpsons might still have predicted the riots. At number 2, we discuss the riots. In the episode Beyond Blunderdome, released in 1999, Mel Gibson's character wreaks havoc on the Senate floor, a scene reminiscent of the Capitol riot. While the episode ends with the building blowing up, thankfully this didn't happen, it's unsettling how close it came to reality. Finally, at number 1, we have the storming of Capitol Hill. In the 1996 episode, The Day the Violence Died, a parody of the I'm Just a Bill segment from Schoolhouse Rock, characters storm the Capitol steps with weapons. This eerie resemblance to the January 6th events is chilling. The Simpsons has captivated audiences worldwide, establishing itself as one of the most beloved and iconic animated TV shows ever. Created by Matt Groening and developed by James L. Brooks and Sam Simon, this groundbreaking series has made a lasting impact on popular culture by blending humor, satire, and social commentary into a timeless masterpiece. Given The Simpsons' track record of surprising predictions, let's dive into some of their more shocking forecasts for 2024. World War III. The Simpsons has made a compelling prediction suggesting the possibility of World War III. Recently, the world has been engulfed in escalating conflicts, such as the Russia-Ukraine war, the Israel-Palestine conflict, and growing tensions between the US and China. These geopolitical issues have sparked fears about the outbreak of a global conflict, with former CIA spy Andrew Bustamante even suggesting that World War III might be on the horizon in 2024. Interestingly, some believe that The Simpsons hinted at this scenario back in 1987 with an episode.
There is electromagnetic energy in that pyramid between two
episode titled World War III. In this episode, Homer Simpson becomes frantic with fear about a looming global war. He believes that the world's major powers are on the brink of launching devastating nuclear attacks. In a state of panic, he shouts, "Wake up, everybody! It's World War III! Quick, down to the fallout shelter! The bombs are dropping!" This scene resonates with the current fears and uncertainties many people feel today amid the numerous global conflicts. When the episode aired in 1987, the world was deep in the Cold War, characterized by intense rivalry and the looming threat of nuclear warfare. Although the Cold War officially ended in 1991, with the USA emerging as the dominant power, recent times have seen speculation that we might enter a new period of tension similar to a second Cold War. The deteriorating relationship between the USA and Russia is a significant example of these rising tensions, and many worry that today's geopolitical climate resembles the volatile environment of the past, heightening fears of another world war. The future of dining. The Simpsons made a humorous yet thought-provoking prediction about virtual reality food, which now seems like a precursor to a potential culinary revolution. Who would have thought that a show known for its humorous take on everyday life could envision the fusion of virtual reality, VR, with our dining experiences? In one episode, the characters indulged in food not on a plate, but through VR headsets. This imaginative concept, once purely for entertainment, is now inching closer to reality. The idea of VR food challenges our traditional understanding of eating. In The Simpsons, this concept was portrayed with a delightful blend of absurdity and wit as characters savored digital delicacies. At the time, it may have seemed far-fetched, but we now find ourselves in an era where the boundaries between the digital and physical worlds are becoming increasingly blurred. The show tapped into a future where technology reshapes even the most fundamental aspects of human life, such as eating. Now let's consider the real-world implications of VR food. One notable company, AeroBanquets RMX, has developed an innovative system that enables individuals to consume different foods while simultaneously using virtual reality to manipulate their taste perception. This groundbreaking technology has the potential to redefine our culinary experiences by reframing the human mind and transforming how we perceive and enjoy food. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities for culinary exploration and experimentation. This concept raises a plethora of questions. Can VR truly replicate the sensory experience of eating? Will it alter our relationship with food? And perhaps more intriguingly, could it provide solutions to issues like food scarcity or unhealthy eating habits? The intersection of technology and cuisine is a fascinating frontier, and what started as a clever storyline in a cartoon might just be the beginning of a new era in dining. The Cypress Hill Show. On May 19, 1996, The Simpsons released another prophetic episode titled Homer Palooza. This episode followed Homer and the gang's wild adventures after a bizarre accident landed Homer a job as a freak show performer at the Hullabalooza Festival. The Simpson family ended up traveling with the hip-hop group Cypress Hill, who made a guest appearance on the episode. In a twist of events, Cypress Hill performed at the Royal Albert Hall alongside the London Symphony Orchestra, who were initially hired for Peter Frampton's performance due to a hilarious mix-up. At the time, this episode was just seen as another of the show's wacky gags, but it turned out to be an incredibly accurate prediction. Fast forward to March 2024, and the hip-hop trio Briel, Sendog, and Eric Bobo of Cypress Hill took to social media to announce their upcoming show at the Royal Albert Hall with the orchestra. No one saw this collaboration coming, but The Simpsons had predicted it 28 years earlier. Fans are amazed at how perfectly the two events align. With the show scheduled for July 10th, 2024, this prediction could be one of The Simpsons' most accurate to date. It further cements the show's reputation as an eerie mirror reflecting real-life events decades before they happen. Fans can't help but wonder how the writers managed to get these predictions so right, making The Simpsons a legendary series, not just for its humor, but for its uncanny foresight. Aurora Borealis. While The Simpsons are famous for their political and technological predictions, sometimes their insights touch on natural wonders like the awe-inspiring Aurora Borealis. In May 2024, a remarkable event occurred when millions of people worldwide witnessed the northern lights dazzling the skies across the northern hemisphere in a stunning display of natural beauty. Spectators from the United States, Canada, Europe, China, and beyond marveled at the breathtaking symphony of colors created by an
Hi everybody, Eric Trump. I want to thank you so much for the tremendous support of my father. He's an amazing guy. The way they've attacked him, the way they've gone after him, the way they've gone after our entire family, it's unthinkable when all my father wants to do is save our great republic, save our nation, make America great again. I ask for your support. It would mean the world to him. It would mean the world to all of us. It would mean the world to
intense geomagnetic storm. Social media was flooded with pictures of these beautiful dancing ribbons of light. Amidst all this, some folks on the internet began drawing amusing parallels between the Aurora Borealis and a scene from the season 7 episode of The Simpsons titled 22 Short Films About Springfield. Although this wasn't a prediction, the episode features a hilarious interaction between Superintendent Chalmers and Principal Skinner. The rise of hologram technology. In the world of hologram technology, things are moving faster than ever, and most of us struggle to keep up. But The Simpsons seems to have seen it coming before the rest of us. In one episode, Bart gets a glimpse into the future thanks to one of Professor Frank's inventions, and what he sees might just be a glimpse of our future. In this supposed future, a down-and-out Bart receives a hologram message inviting his band to play at a club. It's a quirky prediction, but it makes you wonder, did The Simpsons foresee the widespread use of hologram technology? Could 2024 be the year when holograms become as common as cell phones? Right now, we're already seeing hints of this technology with products like the Dream HD 3 holograms, which can display 3D images of anything or anyone from anywhere in the world. Imagine being able to watch your long-distance friend teach you the latest TikTok dance as if they're right there in your room. It's pretty mind-blowing. While this technology is currently only available in select Best Buy stores, we might just see it becoming more widespread in 2024. It sounds ambitious, but if it happens, we'll have The Simpsons to thank for predicting it first. AI revolution. Not every one of The Simpsons' predictions is just for laughs. Some seem to have a genuine knack for forecasting the future. In 2024, we are witnessing incredible leaps in artificial intelligence and the development of smart robots that can perform tasks almost as well as humans. What once existed only in the imaginations of sci-fi writers and filmmakers is rapidly becoming our reality. But as we strive to create smarter machines, are we also paving the way for our own downfall? Could artificial intelligence and smart robots ultimately spell the end for humanity? The Simpsons appears to think so, with several episodes serving as cautionary tales about a future where robots take over. One memorable episode, Itchy and Scratchy Land, aired in October 1994. In this episode, Homer Simpson and his family visit a high-tech amusement park run by robots. Marge is uneasy from the start, noting the park's violent theme. Her concerns are soon validated when a series of mishaps turn the robots malevolent, and they start attacking the park visitors. While most guests are evacuated by helicopter, Homer and his family are left to fend off the evil robots, eventually defeating them and saving the park. In another episode, Mr. Burns replaces his entire workforce with robots, leaving only Homer to train the new mechanical employees. Predictably, these robots also turn evil and nearly destroy Springfield before the townspeople rise and eliminate them for good. As outlandish as these plots may seem, they might not be too from reality. By 2024, robotics will have advanced to the point where AI robots can mimic some aspects of human behavior and even some realities. In China, there are already restaurants fully staffed by robots that take orders, greet customers, and serve food without any human involvement. Human-like machines are increasingly taking over various industries and businesses, raising serious concerns about the future of human labor. The fear is that millions could face unemployment as robots become more prevalent. But that's not even the most unsettling part. Experts warn that as artificial intelligence continues to evolve, it might develop sentience, independent thought, and decision-making capabilities. This raises the terrifying possibility that AI could one day act against human interests, a scenario that The Simpsons has eerily hinted at in its storytelling. Moving to Mars, exploring the unknown has captivated people worldwide, showing that human curiosity goes beyond our planet's borders. As several countries gear up to venture into space in 2024, The Simpsons forecasts are coming true. In season 27, episode 6, Lisa discovers the government's quest for volunteers to migrate to Mars, and the whole family eagerly seizes the opportunity. This sparks a series of crazy adventures, but their journey hits a snag when their vehicle refuses to start, leaving them stranded. The episode takes an unexpected turn as it ends with a surprising twist: Marge and Lisa's life on Mars in 2051. The parallel to Elon Musk's ambitious plans to colonize Mars is striking. Musk, with his relentless efforts and his private space exploration company, has garnered widespread recognition for aiming to establish a human presence on Mars. The resemblance between the Mars launch date in the Simpsons episode and Musk's plans raises questions. While some may brush it off as mere coincidence, the uncanny alignment invites speculation about what the show's creators might be hiding. The Simpsons have gained a reputation for foreseeing technological advancements, with their accuracy surpassing mere chance in some predictions. However, it's crucial to approach such similarities with a skeptical and critical mindset. While it's fascinating to consider the possibility of hidden knowledge or extraterrestrial influence, it's more plausible that the show's predictions stem from clever writing, satire, and luck. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of space exploration, relying on scientific research, real-life developments, and the expertise of professionals in the field is crucial. Economic turmoil. There's a growing concern that the United States might be on the brink of a severe economic downturn, similar to the hardships faced during the Great Depression. Financial analysts are voicing these worries, highlighting the rapid decline of the American economy. Expert economists predict that the United States could face exceptionally challenging times in the upcoming year. However, it's important to recognize
So this is a World of Warcraft hardcore randomizer. All your abilities and talents are random, and you only get one life.
that this challenge isn't exclusive to the U.S. Countries worldwide are grappling with difficult circumstances. The compounding effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ukraine and Russia wars, and various global conflicts create a complex situation. Given these circumstances, the resilience of our civilization is indeed remarkable. Let's connect this economic concern with The Simpsons' predictions. Remarkably, the animated series hinted at economic challenges in the year 2000, specifically in the episode titled Bart to the Future. This episode, widely recognized and scrutinized for its prophetic elements, has become a focal point for those seeking predictions within the series. The uncanny accuracy of these predictions remains unsettling, offering a unique perspective on the show's ability to foresee events that mirror the realities we face today. But that's not all. The episode suggested that the collapse would happen during Donald Trump's presidency. While Trump is not currently holding the presidency, he remains a prominent figure and even contested for the presidency in 2020. A female president, one of the most significant political predictions from The Simpsons, is the rise of a female president in the United States. What started as a bold and progressive storyline in the animated series now mirrors a growing aspiration in real-world politics. In an episode aired years ago, The Simpsons imagined Lisa Simpson, the ever-intelligent and morally grounded character, as the President of the United States. This portrayal was not just a passing joke or a whimsical fantasy. It was a powerful statement offering a glimpse into a future where a woman could hold the highest office in the land. The show, known for its sharp humor, took a moment of earnest aspiration amid the laughter. This prediction is especially sharp given recent political developments. The once fictional narrative now mirrors a shifting political landscape where the idea of a female president is no longer far-fetched, but an impending reality. Today, more women than ever are running for and holding political offices, including the vice presidency. The glass ceiling in U.S. politics is showing cracks, if not completely shattering. The Simpsons' portrayal of a female president goes beyond predicting a political milestone. It opens up a broader conversation about gender equality, representation, and the evolving role of women in leadership. Black Hole. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to dive into a spine-chilling episode from the 24th season of The Simpsons, which aired on March 24th, 2013, titled Treehouse of Horror 20 Return. This episode takes us on a wild ride as the Simpson family faces off against a menacing black hole threatening to devour the entire town of Springfield. The trouble begins when Lisa accidentally creates this cosmic monster, and fearing its destructive power, she brings it home to keep everyone safe. But as expected, with The Simpsons, chaos ensues, and soon enough, the black hole starts sucking up everything in its path. In the end, Springfield is left in ruins, with only Maggie remaining amidst the devastation. While this tale is purely fiction, it's got many people on edge, wondering if such a catastrophic event could ever occur in real life. Despite reassurances from scientists that the closest black hole to Earth is a whopping 1,560 light-years away, some still can't shake the eerie feeling that The Simpsons might be onto something. So should we be worried? Is 2024 the year we'll see the end of the world as we know it? Apple Vision Pro 8. The Simpsons predicted the release of Apple's groundbreaking product, the Apple Vision Pro 8. Apple had been hinting at this new product for a while, and on February 2nd, 2024, it finally hit the market. The Vision Pro has become a sensation, offering users a range of hyper-realistic virtual reality experiences, from concerts with Alicia Keys to facing down a charging rhino. But here's the kicker. This might not be the first time the world has seen this kind of product. Back in 2016, The Simpsons aired an episode called Friends and Family, where Mr. Burns had Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie act as his virtual reality family. The headset they used in the episode looks remarkably similar to the Vision Pro. When the product was released to the public, chaos ensued in Springfield as people became addicted to the headsets, stumbling into manholes and walking into lampposts while absorbed in their virtual experiences. It's pretty mind-boggling how The Simpsons managed to predict the invention of this product 6 years before it was even announced. Was it some kind of magic or just a lucky guess? As soon as news of the Vision Pro release hit the internet, one observant user pointed out The Simpsons' earlier prediction and remarked, "Is this creepy or what?" Hover cars. You've probably seen futuristic scenes in sci-fi movies, but The Simpsons took it a step further. In season 16, episode 15, titled Future Drama, Bart and Lisa glimpse into the future of their family, and what they see is truly mind-blowing. In this imagined future, Homer and Bart zip around town in hover cars, gliding effortlessly without tires. It's a nod to technology that's been in development for years.
It's time to wake people up to this deeper history and also our deeper connection with something beyond this world. In some of the Vedic texts, it talks about Vimanas, which were the same flying craft as we find in the Shimanas of Sumer, but this is the Vedic tradition. The commonality here is the word mana. The order has been cataloging these things for the last 1,000 years. The equal armed cross that the Anunnaki used was adopted by the Templars.
And this goes all the way back to being the national symbol, if you will, of the Atlanteans.
That's exactly right.
You're never going to go back to your old sample libraries after this. This plugin is my go-to for every session now. It's Output Arcade, baby. You know when you're searching through folders and folders of sample packs and it's like a never-ending, boring doom scroll? Not with Arcade. Arcade is this all-in-one sample library plus playable and
Okay.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows. Politics, celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to deform police, need to deform the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them and then you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them and then you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us, but we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, and then you against me.
The biblical solution to wealth preservation is explained in this free info kit from Birch Gold Group. Hi, I'm Lance Wallnau, Christian author and evangelical leader, here to remind you that God is the one who provides for your life. He's the one who's blessed you so far, and you have a divine responsibility to protect what he's given you. Inside this 20-page guide, you're going to see how powerful a retirement account backed by physical gold can really be. These special IRAs can protect your savings from inflation and taxes all at the same time. But what makes them even better is that you can use your current retirement savings, such as an IRA or 401k, just to start. You don't pay a dime in fees or penalties on the transfer. God wants you and your family to have peace of mind, to be safe from turmoil in this world. And he surrounds you in various ways. Believe me when I say this.
This is madness. It's madness if I stay poor. It's madness if I stay depressed. It's madness if I stay broke. It's madness if I don't get fit. It's madness if I don't put in the work. It's madness if I don't believe. It's madness if I don't get my family a part of the hood. That's madness. Madness is not working for it. Madness is sitting in your bed, giving up on your dream. That is madness. But the real freedom is in putting in the work. This is madness.
So if they think that you are mad, let them talk. Let them wonder. Because the madness sets you apart from everyone else.
And so let me look crazy for a season, and I'll live the rest of my life like a legend. If it breaks me, it's making me into something I could have never been. You can hate all you want to, but I understood the work that was required to put in. Because I'm working at this thing so hard and I look mad and crazy. That's when people start questioning your mental state.
This is madness. The naysayers, let them talk. Because they too lazy to do the work.
I am committed, and I don't care if this thing takes everything I have. I'm going after it.
You will believe even when others don't. Bring the madness.
We're gonna make it! We're gonna make it, my friend! We're gonna make it! We're gonna make it through!
Remember, it was never designed to break you. It was designed to make you.
Call me mad now. Call me legend later.
Don't you dare look down on yourself. When everybody's gonna think I'm this, everybody's gonna think I'm that. Let them think. Let them wonder. But they'll never be able to stand with you. They'll never be able to stand next to you. Don't be ashamed to be different. Don't be ashamed to walk a path no one has ever walked before.
If you're going to choose this path, it will require suffering. It's not going to be easy every day.
All that matters right now is what you believe within yourself.
I don't care what anybody says. I visualize myself driving what I've been called to drive, living where I've been called to live, getting my family up out of the hood. I visualize myself. My family won't have to struggle. If I'm going to eat, everybody going to eat. If I'm going to win, everybody going to win.
This is the time for you to realize who you are inside. That blood that flows through your veins, that's who you are. There's no weakness there. There's nothing that's holding you back but yourself. But the madness, you got to stay with it.
And sometimes I've got to amputate some people out of my life because they don't understand. Because they don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how I'm doing it. And it's draining me to keep explaining to them why I'm doing what I'm doing. Some people are never going to get it until you lift the trophy in the air. Some people are never going to get it until you lift the diploma in the air. Some people are never going to get it until you win. Then they're going to ask you, how did you do it? I did it when you thought I was crazy. I did it when you thought I should have quit. I did it when you thought I should have got more sleep. When you thought I should have went on vacation. I was willing to look crazy. I was willing to look foolish. I was willing to look like I wasn't going down the right path.
So if someone thinks that you're a little out of control, no, they're out of control. You in control because they can't control you. No one has that power over you unless you give it to them. Stop buying into the nonsense that's out there today. Start trusting in yourself today. Because this is not the time to look down. This is the time to get up. This is the time to show up.
Who you are right now has gotten you as far as you're going to get. And so whatever it is that you're going after, you got to become another person to get there. It's the people that are willing to look foolish in front of everybody to accomplish that one thing. It's the crazies that make history.
Was it really God's wish to kill Abraham's elder son? Why Isaac needed to be punished by God if he did not harm anyone? Abraham faced many moral dilemmas through his life, but the binding of his own son Isaac was his biggest trial. For many centuries, the English interpretation of the Bible was missing its depth due to the lack of understanding of Jewish language, context, and culture. Our new course, the Biblical Hebrew of Genesis, begins to remedy this situation by solving the puzzle, returning the book of Genesis into its original Jewish context. Are you ready to be inspired by looking at the first book of the Bible as you never looked at it before? Go ahead, sign up, and come with us on the journey of discovering the world of Hebraic and Jewish background of the book of Genesis. Click on the link to secure your spot. Right now.
If you're going to accomplish something great, sacrifice will be required. There will be a measure of suffering. You're going to look foolish. You're going to look like the guy who's lost his mind. Then there are going to be seasons and chapters and moments in your life where nobody is going to understand why you're not sleeping like everybody else. What I've done has gotten me where I am. And if I'm going to accomplish more, and if I'm going to do more and see more and become more, I must give my all to this. But there are some goals in life that if I'm going to hit, if I'm going to have an aim, and I'm going to punch through, that I've got to be willing to look crazy. I've got to be willing to look foolish.
You can't be what you think you are if you're not willing to go through the storm. You can't be strong if you never tasted weakness. There will be many people out there that will look down on you. They will literally think that you have lost your mind. Why? Because you're dedicated? Because you're driven? Because you refuse to sleep on your destiny, on your dreams, on your ideas? So many people would rather just sit back on the sidelines and wait. But not you.
You're going to look crazy to some people because you are pursuing the dream that you believe that you've been destined to accomplish in life. This is where we look a little crazy. This is where the madness begins, when I get to the business of getting it done. At this thing so hard and I look mad and crazy and nobody believes and everyone's calling me to quit. That's when I keep going. That's when I keep emailing. That's when I keep pushing. That's when the grind gets real good.
shadows. Damn your love, damn your life. Break the silence. Damn the dark, damn the light. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain.
Ain't it amazing, you guys? What a freak show. Boo! Huh? So the real question is, should I trust myself? Should I trust your silence? Can you really trust silent people? Mom's the word, and they love crying to their mummy when they don't get their way. Should I cry to your mother because you don't like the words that came out of my mouth? You're offended by my fucking nomenclature, motherfucker. And you guys, this is from 3 years ago. Right? Fucking wow. I was saying this shit 3 goddamn years ago. And you know what the funny thing is? You still don't have a response for it today. Right? What are you supposed to trust in? Yourself or a madman? Do you need a cult leader to follow? Is that what we're realizing? Society is just a result of follow the leadership. Right? So I put this together for you 3 years ago. And it's still fucking pertinent today. What the fuck is the amiibo? Skylander amiibos? Is that the characters for Skylander or the drums? I don't know. Amiibos? Fuck. You don't see the relevance in this, right? Holy fuck. You don't see the similarities. Hey, Pope Francis, you know, I think it's a crime to fucking moonlight on the job, you fucking whore. I wonder how the population will respond to that. You sell out. Boo! Hey, look, it's a transgender and a sodomite. Holy shit. It's a bearded woman. Boy, they take acting to a whole nother level, don't they? You know, and you thought they were all real. Ain't nothing real about any of these people. Amazing. Sitting silent to the whores doesn't change anything. Just allows for the debauchery to continue. Book of the Dead. Ugh. That's why the children are tired of your shit. Parents never have an answer, do they? Crazy.